Locations to serve you or online at hiphousechat.com.
From kindergarten to graduation, Local 3 News covers your child's classroom.
Okay, I know it's summertime, kids are out of school enjoying the summer break, but we're always going to talk education around here. Very happy this morning to have Dr. Trevor Elliott on the show. He is representing quite proudly UTC. Go Mocs.
Go Mocs.
You are with the mechanical engineering program, and I was telling you as you sat down, I know somebody whose son is headed off to UTC as a freshman, and he is so excited he's going to study mechanical engineering, and he cannot wait to get there.
That's awesome. We love the excitement.
So the program has really grown, has it not, over the years?
It has. We've started out being a general engineering program and have splintered off into discipline-specific accreditations in mechanical, civil, electrical, and chemical engineering.
I love the fact that you yourself are a monk. You went to do both your undergrad and graduate work there.
I did.
And so often, I say this every time y'all are here, but it's easy to overlook kind of what's in your own backyard, because it's in your own backyard, I guess. But boy, you talk about networking opportunities to go to UTC, study with you. Employment is right around the corner.
It sure is. We have a vast network of alumni that are employed at multiple different locations. On the aerospace side, we've got people working at Blue Origin, SpaceX, all the names that you might think of. On the automotive side, for like our SAE Baja competition, they've hired people into Honda, Polaris, as well as John Deere.
So you're going to kind of do some name throwing out, and then we'll have a vocabulary lesson. So you mentioned the Baja Club. That is what we're seeing here with this car?
That's the car you see here in this video. So these students act as though they are an engineering firm, and they're taking this as a product to market. So they have all aspects. So we recruit from the business school as well. It's not just engineering students. We have students from art majors that do the graphics as well as marketing, because they have to sales pitch it. They have to understand the market. And then obviously there's the engineering involved. So that vehicle that you just saw started as raw material, and the students designed it in CAD and then actually manufactured all of it themselves and tested it.
So you were telling me before we began talking that you wanted to focus a bit on, as you call it, experiential learning, which anybody who has kids knows is really the key to success. Theory is one thing, hands-on knowledge is something else.
Absolutely.
So when you're talking about this experiential learning, it's not just your students in the engineering department, but all those other cross-sections of students too.
That's right, that's right. So we have clubs tied to each one of those particular groups. So we have a thing called Racing Mocs, we have a thing called Rocket Mocs, where we actually recruit throughout the entire university. It can be undecided majors, it can be marketing majors, art majors, English majors, all majors across the board through the entire university.
I want to talk about the Rocket Mocs. For one thing, that's the video we're watching. For another, the practices and things for this one happen literally here in Chattanooga, out in Ooltewah.
That's right. That's right. We fly in Ooltewah. They do certification launches. The video you see there is a certification launch that's happening right here in Ooltewah.
What does that mean, a certification launch?
So the students can fly smaller rockets, like SD rockets, like the things you can buy from, say, local store. But then if you want to fly larger rockets, high-powered rockets, you have to be certified to fly them, or they won't sell you the motors for them.
Are you finding that in your classrooms are more girls going into this?
We do find a lot more of a female presence in our engineering groups, especially where they can see how the engineering is touched on human-related aspects. And so they just bring a very interesting depth.
I am the liberal arts person, so I could maybe help you there. I could write about your program, but I could not do the engineering side of it. But if you're doing mechanical engineering, the cars are kind of obvious, the rockets are kind of obvious, but are mechanical engineers also going to develop like medical devices and that type of thing? They
are. So we get a significant number of students that are interested with some of our faculty research that goes on the grad side, as well as the undergrad side for biomedical aspects. So we have faculty working on biodegradable materials, so the hardware that might go in if you've got a broken limb, so that it actually degrades over time and kind of integrates with your body versus having a foreign object in there.
The fact that you have the graduate program, I think, is also a great thing for us to talk about, because that means that that networking and that mentoring can just be even furthered.
They can be. It very much can be. And then that also links back to their employment side. So a lot of these projects are done with local companies, and then they hire the students direct out, and they get to see the direct impacts of their work.
Is it becoming an increasingly competitive program?
It is. It is. Our numbers are on the rise again, and so we were affected by COVID from that standpoint. But we have a very significant number of great talent that comes into UTC, so it's getting very competitive.
So students don't see you until their senior year?
Some students will see me this semester as freshmen because I'm teaching the FYE, the first year experience class.
In the fall, you mean?
In the fall, coming up. And other than that, they would traditionally see me for the senior design
So how
cycles.
important is that? That must excite you a little bit because you get to be the one to kind of get them enthused about being there.
Yeah. So I go in and I basically show them all the different ways mechanical engineering kind of impacts the world and where their niche, what the things that they are interested in could fit in with it, and help guide them along the way so they can be successful in the program.
If someone's watching and they still have a student in high school who's thinking maybe a junior in high school beginning to apply, any things they could do to improve their resume?
Come join us. Like those clubs that we have, they're open to high school involvement as well. We've got a couple of
Really?
programs where we can have minors involved. We've certified several people rocketry-wise in high schools. So come get involved with us. We've got an open door. You can come visit with us and actually turn wrenches on a Baja car or help fly a rocket or be involved in the biomedical side.
You don't want to have too many people stalking you out there in Ottawa, but is there a schedule of when they can come watch the launches?
There is a Facebook page, and
Okay.
we tend to post up. We're kind of a as-needed flight.
Okay.
We schedule that way.
Well, that's very, very cool. So you know where your website is to go always learn more. It's the UTC Engineering Department, but they're also at utc.edu. Their information there on your screen. Great to talk to you.
Thank you.
When it comes to your health, local matters. So join me for Eye on Health Reports. Local experts sharing the latest information to help you protect your family and make healthy choices. Every Thursday at 5 p.m. only on Local 3 News.
More than